The air crackled with tension. It was the kind of heat that precedes a storm. Across the strait, Chinese forces mobilized, their target Taiwan. The date August 12, 2025. At 400 hours, the first missiles screamed across the sky. They targeted Taiwanese air bases and command centers. The Dragon had chosen to strike. Taiwan awoke to sirens and explosions. The island nation, small but defiant, braced itself. This was the moment they had long dreaded. The People's Liberation Army surged forward. Their objective was clear, swift, and decisive victory. Chinese warships cut through the waves, heading for the shores of Taiwan. Fear gripped the world as news of the invasion spread. Global powers watched with bated breath. The stakes could not be higher. This was not just about Taiwan. This was about the future of the world order. Taiwan's military, though outmatched, was ready. They had trained for this moment. Their strategy, asymmetric warfare. Mobile missile launchers hidden in the island's rugged terrain fired back. Taiwanese fighter jets, outnumbered but determined, took to the skies. They knew their survival depended on holding back the tide. The first waves of Chinese amphibious assaults met fierce resistance. Taiwanese coastal defenses rained fire upon the approaching landing craft. Casualties mounted on both sides. The sea itself became a battleground. But China's military might was relentless. Their cyber attacks crippled Taiwan's infrastructure. Power grids flickered and died. Communications went down. The island was being plunged into darkness. The world reacted with a mixture of shock and condemnation. The United States, long Taiwan's protector, faced a critical decision. President Kamala Harris, having assumed office after a tumultuous period, rallied international support. Japan and Australia, bound by treaty and conviction, pledged their support. South Korea, caught between China and its alliance with the United States, faced a difficult choice. The Philippines, wary of China's growing assertiveness in the South China Sea, offered its support. The European Union, divided but recognizing the danger, imposed sanctions on China. Russia, sensing an opportunity, threw its support behind China. Their alliance, forged in shared opposition to the West, deepened. The world watched in horror as the crisis unfolded, a chilling reminder of the fragility of peace. Section 4. Fire in the East. The conflict escalated rapidly. Missiles, launched from both sides, lit up the night sky. Taiwanese cities, once vibrant hubs of technology and culture, were reduced to rubble. The death toll mounted with each passing hour. The world held its breath. The United States deployed its formidable naval power to the region. Aircraft carriers patrolled the seas around Taiwan, a visible deterrent to further Chinese aggression. But China, emboldened by its early gains, pressed its advantage. Cyber warfare raged in the shadows. Chinese hackers targeted U.S. infrastructure, attempting to disrupt military operations and sow chaos. American cyber warriors retaliated in kind. The digital battleground was as crucial as the physical one. Section 5. A New World Order. The global economy reeled from the shock. Taiwan, the world's leading producer of semiconductors, was crippled. Supply chains, already strained by years of pandemic and geopolitical tensions, snapped. The tech industry, reliant on Taiwanese chips, ground to a halt. Inflation soared. The United States, heavily reliant on Chinese imports, faced shortages and rising prices. Blackouts caused by cyber attacks and energy disruptions became commonplace. The American people, accustomed to decades of prosperity and stability, faced a new and uncertain future. The war, once unthinkable, had become a horrifying reality. The human cost was immeasurable. Hundreds of thousands, perhaps millions, lay dead. The world forever changed, grappled with the consequences. A new world order shaped by conflict and uncertainty was emerging from the ashes.